Finucane, Winifred Carmy, coming, North Belfast. Over 50 years ago, civil rights protesters took to the streets to demand an end to discrimination in housing and discrimination in the workplace and ballot box. It is a disgrace that housing inequality continues to blight my home area of Belfast today. Despite making up 6% of the population in the 6 counties, 11% of those on the waiting list for social housing are from North Belfast. Instead of doing everything in their power to solve this crisis, the DUP are part of the problem. To give one example, in 2017, the sitting MP, Nigel Dodds, supported a retail development which scuppered 100 desperately needed social homes in the area. Notably, many of these homes would in all likelihood have been occupied by nationalists. This is not the only issue in which the area's MP fails to act in the interests of everyone in his constituency. 58% of people in North Belfast voted to remain in the EU. But Nigel Dodds is an arch Brexiteer. In fact, he was one of the architects of the Leave agenda. Voters will soon have another chance to reject the disaster of Brexit. The MP, who along with Boris Johnson and Dominic Cummings was a lead member of the Leave campaign. Brexit will be a disaster for Ireland. There is no good Brexit. But through our electoral mandate and through the determination and sheer doggedness of our elected MPs and MEPs, Sinn Féin went to the heart of decision-making in Europe, in Dublin, in London and Washington DC. And we ensured that the interests of Ireland were rooted firmly at the heart of the Brexit negotiations. And I want you to join me in acknowledging the tenacious, the formidable Martina Anderson, who's been a Republican powerhouse. Who has been nothing short of a Republican powerhouse in the heart of Brussels. We said there would be no hardening of the border. We said there would be no unionist veto and that the Good Friday Agreement would be protected. And that is what has been secured, not from Westminster, but by working for you where it matters. These unique protections are an enormous achievement and we should be very proud of that. They demonstrate what can be achieved by the kind of strong political leadership offered by Sinn Féin. They are evidence of the value of progressive voices being raised together to demand better. It's time for a new era of progressive politics in North Belfast. An era in which public services, such as housing, are delivered on the basis of objective need, insulated from outdated sectarian prejudice. An era that rejects the Little Englander mentality that drives Brexit and embraces the principles of internationalism and openness to difference that we have had under our membership of the European Union. As MP for North Belfast, I will represent that new era.